And you're going to tell us, Ronald, now is the time to get back into shape. No more excuses. You can ride your bike, you can run. You have to wear a mask while you're doing it, but no excuse for being lazy anymore. Is that right?
I'd say to you, there's no excuse at any time. Lockdown level 25 to lockdown level -5. We should always be keeping active in some form or way.
Oh, damn it. I was hoping you're going to make me feel better by not doing any exercise during lockdown. It was a tricky time, though, wasn't it, Ronald? Especially you and I, any other year, we'd be discussing how to, wear off the soup and fat cook and the cuddling on the couch, and it's too cold to go running and riding. This year was exceptionally difficult. You couldn't even go indoors to go training. The gyms were closed. So I think a lot of people have lost perhaps the drive to get going again. How do you get someone back up and moving again? What do you tell them?
You know, it boils down to saying is that looking after your physical health has got so many benefits for you, not only from an aesthetic perspective, but also from a longevity perspective, from a vitality perspective into your livelihood, into your life. Now, what I'm talking about is this. We got so conscious and aware during this COVID and lockdown period about our health. We wanted to be healthy, we wanted to be safe. But in order to maintain that for the rest after the lockdown period or after COVID, you need to get active. Because when your body is active, your body thrives. Your body has the ability to just thrive in all its capacities to look after your well-being. And getting active and eating healthy are two of the most important things you can do. So if you don't want to get active, you are actually putting your body and your life at further risk. Even though we are moving down lockdown, that's your choice. So when people make that choice, the choice is simple. I want to get active. The question becomes how are you going to get active?
And that is the question. We're busy looking at visuals here, Ronald, about people that are training at home. Even though gyms have started to open, I know there's a capacity issue. You have to do some kind of booking. You can only be there for an hour. I've heard various versions of how the gyms are operating. Be that as it may, some people are still uncomfortable going back to gym. So I imagine training at home or just starting to do some exercise at home is a good place to start. What would you suggest?
I mean, I don't go to the gym. I'm not safe or comfortable going to the gym yet because even before lockdown and COVID, the gym wasn't really too hygienic with many people that I see that wipe the sweat off from the nose mixed with some mucus and sweat everywhere and touching everything. But even right now, I am more comfortable being at home. And I've always said this, your body is your gym. So a gym just gives you equipment, but you can make functional movements and utilize that in any space that you have. So I've been training at home and still keeping in shape, and I'm in better physical shape than when I do go to the gym. So I always say to people, learn about your body, understand your body, and what movements suit your body. From walking on the spot, doing a few strength training exercises, things like Tabata training, which is high intensity, low intensity, HIIT, you've got so many options available that when you understand your body, the gym becomes just a nice to have, but it's not a necessity in order to keep active.
All right, so just before I start saying goodbye to you, Ronald, give us some practical advice. We don't want people who have been sitting on the couch for 5 months. Perhaps they were never particularly fit before. They want to start doing some exercise now, but people can go too far, and then they could end up having DOMS, delayed onset of muscle soreness. They could go too far too quickly. So give us one exercise that you would say, all right, tomorrow morning, it's a Sunday morning, you're going to get up, you're going to do this exercise. What are we doing?
All right, now I'm going to give you an exercise that is not too difficult, not too easy, so it'll challenge you quite a bit. I want you to imagine, like I'm going to demonstrate a little bit to you. I am sitting on a couch right now. All I want you to do is lift up off the couch a few centimeters. You're going to hold it there. While you're holding it there, I want you to tighten your core, and I want you to raise your hands up, and I want you to punch in front of you for at least 10 seconds. Sit down for 5 seconds and do that exercise 10 times. You're doing strength training, isometric training. You're doing core training for your abs, hashtag Mkaba will fall. You're doing cardio training. It's an all-in-one exercise that you can do while sitting watching ENCA.
Thank you for the punt, Ronald. Thank you very much. I was going to try it, but I can't. My excuse is I've got cables everywhere below me. I don't actually, but I don't want to embarrass myself on television. Ronald, thank you very, very much indeed from Healthy Living Consulting. I'm sure you can go and find him on social media and online. Ronald Abvajee from Healthy Living Consulting, just trying to get us all moving again. Out of lockdown, out of winter. Spring is just around the corner. Now is as good a time as any to get up and going again.